Alright, here's a little update on the Wheelie King here. As some of you may have noticed, if you watch my videos, it just kind of disappeared. It had a mishap. Some of you may know, I pretty well blew the diffs, both of them. You can see how much fucking play is in this one. So I know those bevel gears are just about shot. This is Raven. It's my big suck. Yeah. Yes, you are. So that's pretty well shot. And I was out having some fun with my 1200 milliamp setup. That was the other thing. The reason I keep stripping so many friggin' diff gears and breaking axles is because with the current 1200 milliamp setup, this truck weighs about 10 pounds, which is like way over what the Wheelie King's supposed to weigh. So I'm not surprised I'm snapping axles and shit. But I mean, the hour-and-a-half runtime, how can you beat that? Like I said, I got bored. I was actually waiting for it to die. Because you can only do so much with two-wheel drive, so. And, as you may notice, the Arial is in a new place. I thought it was a bad idea at first, and I was right. I do not know why they run the Arial past the motor, but if you know anything about motors and electromagnetism, a strong motor, when you're on the throttle, will create basically a distortion field around the motor, and if your Arial runs past the motor, you're basically feeding distortion into your Arial. So I thought, okay, maybe that's what this 19-turn money motor is doing. It's got really strong magnets. It's probably creating a fairly strong field and disrupting my signal. That's why I couldn't go any more than 10 feet. So, of course, the stock Arial sits back here somewhere, of course, because it runs past the motor. So I thought, okay, screw that. Undid it. As you can see, it's being held by two computer case band screws. And I have two twist ties, or zip ties, whatever you want to call them, with the Arial in between the two zip ties, with heat shrink pieces wrapped around them. So it's like unbreakable. Just goes ping. Stays weird shapes though. It bends funny because of the, So I was out playing with two-wheel drive with my 1200 milliamp 10-pound truck, and I think I was just getting ready to come in anyway, and the controller and the server basically crispied in one instant for no apparent reason. I was just driving and it stopped, and I had no steering, no throttle. Went to use my backup controller, which is in here right now, with the servo, and it was cooked. But my receiver survived, and obviously this motor did. I probably couldn't kill that motor if I wanted to. I was pushing 1200 milliamps through it, and ended up cooking the controller. So yeah, I'll probably just run the one pack again. I actually still have to try my 8800 milliamp packs that I made last year. Yeah, there they are. Last year. I actually finished them. As you can see, we have two packs. I can basically drop them on there. Wired together. They're pre-wired, so yeah, basically just drop them on the truck like that. Obviously they will be attached. Oh, poor baby, I'm almost done. Like so. 4,400 per pack, so you got a total of 8,800 milliamps. And that'll cut my weight down a bit too, so it won't weigh 10 pounds, it'll be more like 6.5 maybe. So there's my custom battery pack. Well, one of them. And as you see, that's the one that'll give me nice weight distribution. And it just clears the shocks. So yeah, there's the update on the King. We got $130 worth of gears coming for it. 2 new diffs. One for the front, one for the back. The hardened diff gears. I got a set of bevel gears coming for the front. I actually have a legit HPI diff locker coming for the back. Because it was locked, but the friggin' bevel gears just split. So, yeah, I got the diff lockers and I broke an axle, so I got an axle coming too. And then I gotta work on the servos. Because not only did this thing friggin' burn out a servo, I got the beast going again. While Dan was here, as you remember from the other day, I fucked up an A-arm pretty hardcore, broke some other shit, so she's all good. Got about 10 minutes of running on this beast, and guess what? Steering servo burnt out. It's like, son of a bitch! So I actually need 2 friggin' servos right now. And I found a deal on Tech for some half-decent steel gear servos. So I'm probably going to actually end up ordering like 4 to 6 servos. Make sure I got a good stock. Not bad truck. I'm liking it. That's a gas tank protector because my starter cord likes to rub on it. Tried burning holes in my gas tank, so I fixed that. Seen my heatsink. It's still on there. Pick up the truck by it. Yeah, the day we had it out, it was probably 20 degrees outside. Ran the truck for, well, like I said, 10, 12 minutes maybe, at like full throttle the whole time. Brought it in, put my hand on the head like that. I could keep my hand there. I tell you, that fucking pipe gets warm though. Holy shit. I got a couple blisters from that pipe already, but the head actually doesn't get that hot. So hopefully I'll be able to get some servos and get these 2 bad boys running again. I miss playing with the little one too, so I want to get them both going. So there you go, a little update. Let you guys know what's going on. So yeah, pretty new A-arms. I still got to get some post for these bumpers, but that's minor. So just a steering servo and I'll be back in business.